everyone. Hello, hello. Alright, first person, Stella M. I don't know why my volume is on. Alrighty, let's see what I can get for you, Stella. Stella! Alright, let's see. Alright, Stella. Now, shockingly, this card came out sideways. So, alrighty. So it looks like the both of you getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I think Spirit wants you to go at either a slower pace or be more open to communicating very clearly to one another, so that you can really get to know each other the proper way, so that the connection can build and grow over time. And I also got for you, in the reverse, the person who's coming towards you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This might be a person who might have gone through some heartache, or maybe not very good experiences with relationships. And they might be in the arena of, I feel like I'm never going to find the person, or relationships don't ever work out for me. You know what I mean? I think Spirit's in that energy of trying to get them to stay optimistic about they will find the one, they will if they make some effort, and to be open to connecting with others, okay? So I feel like there's some things that are holding them back. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here. All right, Daz. Let me see. You're welcome, hun. Marissa, you can post your question, hun. And then Be Wise, I got your donation too. Alright, Daz, let's see. Daz. I'm gonna do Daz and Miss J, and then I'll do Marissa, okay? Alrighty, let's see. Let me see. With the Five of Pentacles, as of right now, at 3:49 p.m. on May 18th, they do not have within them the desire to contact you in the future. With the Three of Wands in reverse, because they're not planning on the future, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles sideways, the Devil, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is a person who feels like you might be a little bit controlling, or you might be somebody who's putting pressure on him for getting married or being in a commitment or something long term. And he feels like, yeah, I'm scared of that. I don't want to do that. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, out of the blue in the future, there is a possibility that he might message you, but it's not going to go anywhere, okay? So it might be just better off to move on and let go of this person, because I don't see it going anywhere, okay? Even if they message you in the future, it's not a plan for a future. It might just be like, hey, what's up? And then, like, nothing happens, okay? So be very careful of what you decide to do about this connection, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. All right, Miss J, let's do your oracle. And then I will do... hold on. Let me do your oracle. And then I will start with the donations. Miss J, Miss J. Let's see. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I get Miss J, get wedding. This situation involves marriage. I feel like you're in this energy of trying to connect with someone because you're looking for a commitment. And Spirit's saying that we understand that that's what you're looking for, and that's the person that we want to bring in your energy. They're acknowledging that they know what you want, but the problem is, when is that person coming along, you know? But Spirit's like, we know what you're looking for. You want the next guy to be the last guy that you want to date, like someone who's going to get committed to you. And Spirit's like, we're trying to bring them to you. I don't know how long it's going to take, but they're in this energy of like, we know what you want, we know what you're looking for, and we're going to try and bring them to you. It's up to you of who you decide that person is, okay? But also put yourself out there, because there is a possibility of connecting with a person that you might get married to. So get ready, Miss J. You might be meeting someone who's extra special, okay? Spirit's like, we know what you want. We're trying to get him to you. Let's see if we can make it happen, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. Okay, let me see. I got Marissa, Be Wise. Mystic Yahira, I hope that's still your name. And then J Moon for a yes. No. Alrighty. Let's get started. Marissa, you are first. Okay. You were all shown. Here we go. With the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in reversed. Alrighty. Now, this is a bit of a problem. Okay, right off the bat, this is a person who needs to connect with someone that they can be codependent on. Okay, there is a level of insecurity and a level of codependence. This isn't, with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this isn't a connection that comes together because, oh, there's love, there's beauty, there is everything that I could ever want. It's more of a connection of convenience. This is a problem because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's not stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. It could be you, it could be him, it could be the both of you. Whatever it is, the reason why this connection would be like a match made in heaven would be because you're both codependent on each other's energy. Okay? So love or connection isn't always about mutual admiration, love. Sometimes it's born from a place of not knowing your worth or not feeling like you can do better. Let me see. With the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Temperance, there is this realization that he has where he feels like things are good when they're with you. You have like an even-keeled kind of personality. Your energy is more patience than not. I think there is a heavy level of even, I hate to say it, but like, it's like I feel like comfortable when I'm with you. With the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands, he feels like you're somebody that, you know, he can communicate with. He likes to have fun with you. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and you don't force him to like talk about the future. I feel like he feels like you're honest and you're somebody that I can talk to, or, you know, kind of like have fun with, but also I don't feel like pressure from you. I don't feel like you're trying to force me into anything, or we don't have to talk about the future. Because with the Fool in reverse, he doesn't really have a desire to take any risks. With the Eight of Wands, he has a lot of passion for you. He has like that energy of like, I want to connect with you, I want to talk to you. With the Chariot in reverse, but I don't want to be moving in a direction of a connection turning into something more, okay? With the Sun, he's happy with the way that things are. With the Three of Swords in reverse, he wants to keep things like in a good and healthy place between the two of you, because with the Four of Cups in reverse, he just feels really unhappy and rejected in life. And with the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups, he feels like when he's with you, he has so much fun. He feels like you're great. You're everything I could ever want. You don't put pressure on me. You don't get mad at me or like try and like coerce me into, you know, being in a relationship or changing my ways. He just feels like you're great. Like you just accept me. You let me like come in and out of your life. You let me in and out of your body parts. Like he just feels like it's great, because he feels like no one else would want him, but the fact that you're willing to, it makes him feel good inside. And with the Five of Cups, he misses you when he's having a difficult time, and he feels bad that he can't give you more. But with the Hermit in reverse and the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, he's always afraid to talk to you, because he's always afraid that you're gonna say, oh, let's turn into something more. Let's be more than just friends. And he's like, oh my gosh, what if she says that? Then what am I going to do? Like he's always afraid that conversation might come up. Even though you've never talked about it or brought it up, he's always afraid that, uh-oh, what if Marissa says something? He's always waiting. It's like, she might. Who knows? She might. You know, because with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse, he's like, I like just having sex with you. I think it's great. Like, I don't want that to end. I like being friends with benefits. With the Magician and the Hangman in reverse, also an energy of like, I feel like we get along. I like that you let me be my selfish self. Like, I can do what I want. I can come in and out when I feel like, or, you know, there's no like pressure for anything. So he feels like it's a perfect connection. He's like, why change it? It's great. You know, it's like I talk to you when I feel like, I don't when I don't. Like, you don't like get mad at me or force me to like do stuff. Like, he just feels like this is like a perfect situation. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I don't have to pursue you romantically. Ten of Wands, because I'm already stressed out by life. Queen of Cups in reverse and the Tower in reverse. I know you're probably disappointed, but I'm not going to end the connection or change the connection. Seven of Swords in reverse, because I realized, and you probably already know too, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I don't really have anything to offer. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, like my life isn't in a good place. I don't have money. I don't have my life together. Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't want a relationship. I don't want any like family kind of energy. Knight of Swords, I just like talking to you. Four of Swords in reverse, staying up late at night doing stuff with you. I'm always really stressed out. I don't really take care of myself. Two of Wands in reverse, I don't have to make any decisions in this connection. Two of Swords reversed, again, I don't have to make any decisions. I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to. I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. Like literally, there's like, I'm free to do what I want. I can walk in and out of your life or not. With Three of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse, he also feels like he doesn't have to plan the future with you. He's like, I don't have to plan to be in a relationship with you. I don't plan to be in a relationship. Page of Cups in reverse. We share a child between the two of us, but I feel like also it's that energy of like, I don't really love myself, and no one really loved me in the past, so I don't really know why anyone would love me anyway. With the Moon in reverse, he just feels like he can open up to you, talk to you if he feels like. Or Six of Swords in reverse, when his life is really stressful, he can come around or talk to you. With the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. You know, he tells himself that if I had a whole lot of money in the bank, or if I had a lot going for me, I feel like I could be in a connection with you. But with the Nine of Wands, but not until that day happens. With the Emperor in reverse, right now, I'm not the type of person who's going to take action in my life. I'm not ready for family, responsibilities. You know, I can't have you depending on me because I'm not dependable. With the Devil, I'm just looking for sex and fun. With the Empress in reversed, the Four of Wands, I live with a crazy woman who's a little bit controlling, a little bit possessive, a little bit a lot. With the Hierophant and the World, he's in that energy of feeling like, I really like having you in my life. I feel like we have a lot in common. Queen of Pentacles in reversed, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. I feel like maybe his other baby mama might be putting pressure on him to like get married or something, or be something more, and cut ties with you maybe or something. There's some weird energy. Like there's Empress in reverse, there's a baby mama, Four of Wands. Does he still live with Kaylin? Because with the Hierophant and the World, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, High Priestess, he's like really stressed out about some other woman. I'm assuming it's Kaylin. Kind of like, you know, we should be a family, we should be together, you should like cut ties with other people. Like very vindictive and selfish kind of energy. And so he's afraid of communicating with you. High Priestess doesn't know about his future. Justice card. He wants to do right by you though. Death card. But he knows in order to do right by you, I have to make changes in my life. Three of Pentacles in reversed. I'm not looking to grow a connection. I'm just focused on family, friends, kids, work, that kind of thing. I'm not really focused on love. Underlying energy with the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. He doesn't feel like he's worth anything more than friendship. He's like, you know, I'm not worth anything. I have nothing to offer. Six of Cups, we can be friends because we have a child between the two of us. Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. He's like, I need to look for work. I need to focus on money or making money or work. Knight of Wands in reverse, but I don't really know what's going to go on with my life. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't know what's happening. Knight of Pentacles, I want to talk to you, be friends with you. Queen of Wands, because you're very attractive, you're beautiful. Strength in reverse, but I feel like, and the Lovers, I am scared of relationships. I'm afraid of connecting seriously or forever. Five of Wands in reverse, I don't want any conflict or drama. Three of Cups, I just want us to be friends and hang out and spend time together when we feel like it. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands reverse, and the King of Wands reverse. But I know you want marriage, or you want commitment, or you want stability, but I just want to get laid. And I don't want anything else. Seven of Wands in reverse, I'm defensive. I don't want a relationship. I'm scared of relationships. King of Wands in reverse, I'm insecure. I just want to have fun, do what I want. Six of Pentacles, want to be friends with you. Star in reversed. Not feeling good about himself emotionally. Feeling like there's no hope of thinking anything more of the connection. Eight of Cups in reversed. And the Judgment. Like when he's not too happy wherever he's at, he wants to come towards you. Because he realizes with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, he thinks about you a lot and he wants to communicate with you more. But it's like, it's not about love and it's not about forever. Okay? So he just feels like there's a great connection between the two of you. You have things in common. And like, he wants to talk to you more and get to know you. And when he's having a tough time, he feels like he can just chill with you. But it's not, I hate to say it, but it's not moving in any direction of romance. You know, he literally likes things like the way that they are. And he feels like, you know, in order for me to want anything more with you, or if you want something more from him, he needs to change his life around. And he's not in that energy of like, yeah, but I'm not doing it. Okay? So, again, if you're open to just banging him, that's all he's up for. He's not really up for something serious. Okay? I'm sorry, hon. His energy is always like, I'm not good enough. I don't have anything to offer. Like, you know, I just like things the way that they are. I don't like any pressure being put on me. I don't like any, like, talks about the future, leave all that behind. You know what I mean? So as long as you don't talk about, hey, like, let's be in something more, or if you were to ever try and have a conversation with him where he feels like you're putting any kind of pressure on him in any direction of his life, he's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Okay? Hope is able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Be wise, you can post your question, hon. And hello to everyone. Be wise. And are you Zany or Zazu today? Zany, Zazu? I'm put Zazu. I'm gonna put Zazu, but I don't know who you're gonna come in as. But I'm putting you on the list. Okay. Alrighty, be wise. Good. Be wise. Keep quiet. Your job is a scary place. I mean, every time, if it's not anxiety inducing, I don't know what to call it. It's wild. The feeling of like you can cut the tension with a knife kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, you can hear a pin drop. I think deep down you can feel it and sense it as well. Let's see. Oh my goodness, where's the card? Here it is. With the Four of Pentacles, a lot of silence. I'm sorry, not a lot. Judgment sideways. A lot of silence. People aren't going to want to talk. They're not going to want to open up. Judgment is sideways, so they're afraid of big, like, scary things happening. Page of Pentacles in reverse. People are afraid about losing their jobs. People are afraid about saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, being accused of things. So everyone's going to be very quiet. I don't think a lot's going to be happening, Be Wise. It looks like a lot of silence. Judgment is sideways. No decisions have been made. I don't know that they're going to. They're going to keep everything very quiet. Anything going to be happening at work? With the Four of Cups sideways and the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's because some people are very unhappy. Could be this Page of Pentacles in reverse person. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it is an energy of like, I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to get screwed over. Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's no way out. There's no way to fix things. There's no way to like get out of it. Like I just have to sit here and wait, and I'm just not going to say anything. I'm terrified. So somebody feels like a victim, like everything's come crashing down on them and they don't know what to do. They don't even know how to save themselves. But it's like they created the problems. Could very well be they're hiding information. The Four of Pentacles is holding everything close to your chest, not opening up, not saying anything. So it very well could be about money. It could be about anything. Just silence, not talking. With the Six of Cups and the Justice in reverse. Oh, it looks like friends are turning on friends. Uh-oh. It looks like friends are turning on friends in the workplace. Like, oh, I'm screwing over this person because this isn't going anywhere. Uh-oh. With the Two of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So big decisions haven't been made. It looks like Spirit is trying to say they are ignoring certain decisions, or big decisions are being pushed aside. There's blockages, there's delays, there's silence. Very little communication, very little like forward movement, lots of silence, and it's not it looks like it's not quite time yet for things to be taken care of. I don't know. Two of Swords reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. I don't know why the time isn't right. I don't know if there's something going on with the government, or there's going on like holiday or something. Are kids out of school? I don't know. Maybe it's they're like the timing isn't right, because the Six of Cups came out with the Justice in reverse. They're like, oh no, This isn't going to work out for people's families. We should wait on making decisions. Maybe people are very busy. I don't know, people are planning vacations or whatnot, or school is out. Something with like it's not a good time. Because with the moon sideways and the Seven of Wands, it looks like they're still trying to determine to find the truth. Not a lot of things have been revealed with the moon sideways, only partial truth. So they're still investigating and searching to find the truth. But it's on hold, because I feel like they're only finding bits and pieces of information with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands. Someone is fighting to keep, like, from getting fired or from something worse happening to them. So there's a man, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. It could just be a person. Well, Seven of Wands, King of Wands, very well could be a fire sign. They're in that energy of trying to maybe hide the truth. Maybe be in that energy of, oh no, I hope it doesn't all come out. I'm going to be screwed. I need to take action to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Just that there's something going on, maybe bigger outside, that might not be a good time. Let me see, anything else? I think she's not. Her specifically, is anything going to affect her? With the Magician and the Eight of Cups. So there might be a Virgo or Gemini, doesn't have to be, but there's somebody who is trying to fix something, because it could be that maybe they want to talk to you and try to have a conversation with you, because they're like, why don't you let it go, be wise, just let it go, like, is this really a problem, you know, let's just forget about it, let it go, just move on. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there might be somebody who wants to like try and like fix a connection with you or have some sort of conversation to try and change certain aspects of like, oh, why can't we just walk away from this and not focus on this? Why can't we just let it go? Is the kind of energy. Because Six of Swords, kind of like, let's just let go of the drama, you know, wait it out, things will be better, let's just forget about it, you know what I mean? I feel like someone's going to want to be in that energy of having that conversation, but they're waiting because they feel like with the Eight of Swords sideways, Knight of Pentacles sideways, and the Empress in reverse, they're afraid because now the Empress in reverse, I don't know if it's you or some other woman, but it feels like they're waiting to speak or say anything because there's a woman who is trying to get her revenge, okay? There's somebody who is waiting to like destroy everyone or everyone who's involved or something. She is planning, plotting, and waiting for the perfect timing to reveal some sort of information. Eight of Swords sideways, it's about to come out. She's been holding on to some secrets. She's been holding on to things that have really pissed her off. And with the Knight of Pentacles sideways, she's put the motion to either send, I don't know if she's sending correspondence, like email, a letter, a message or something, but she's put it on hold. She's like, I'm waiting. I'm going to reveal it at the right time. I'm so mad. I'm going to explode. So I feel like this person, maybe they're afraid of like you. Maybe this person might want to talk to you to find out more information, but there is a woman, could be a wife of somebody, or it could be somebody who's pregnant or whatever it is. Some woman is really pissed off and like ready to go to war. I don't know if she plans to talk to you first though, or something. She's waiting for something. Anything else? Seven of Swords, a lot of sneaky things. Two of Wands, sneaky things being hidden, people being very secretive, and you know, trying to make decisions of like, what do I say? How do I get out of this? Being very, very strategic. Hangman in reverse, because something's about to be revealed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, be wise. Can you hold on 1 minute? Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I mean, I asked what's gonna, like, when the Empress in Reverse came out and whatnot, I asked specifically what's gonna affect you. I was like, what specifically is gonna affect Be Wise? For some reason, this woman is involved. So, I don't know if she's gonna try and ask you to help her plan something, strategize something, or help her. Like, she needs more information. I need more. So I don't know if she's gonna come to you and like have this conversation, because this woman is looking to wage a war, okay? And I think she's trying to maybe get a recruit from you, or try to see what information that you have that she could use against whatever she's planning. Because with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands and the Hangman in reverse, she's planning on trying to figure out when to reveal a bunch of information. And I think maybe she's going to ask you, what do you know? What can you help me with? You know, because she's been planning and plotting revenge for some time now. And I was like, this is the person that's going to be affecting you. Because I specifically asked, yes, what's going to affect BY specifically? Because they're giving me so many broad, random people. I was like, reel it in. And I feel like there is a woman who might be talking to you soon, or trying to get information out of you, okay? Ah, okay. Well, she might. In the next couple of weeks, or maybe even days, she is trying to make a decision about revealing some information, and she's been planning this. She's been planning for quite some time. It looks like she's very angry, okay? And she wants revenge. Anything else? With the Nine of Cups in reverse, yeah. And the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there was a man, could be a boss, someone older than you, with the King of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I think that her directive, her target is this guy, okay? And she's like, my wish is to reveal his lies, to reveal things that he's hidden. She is like, I'm waiting. I think she's like, I'm waiting to destroy him, or I'm waiting to, you know, get my wish come true, because he lied to me, he manipulated me, he might have spread lies about her, or he might have even cut her out. Maybe they were like talking, communicating, or in a connection or something, and then he decided, no, I'm gonna cut you out. Whatever it is, this lady's mad, super mad. Anything else? Anything else gonna happen? With the Three of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like she's doing this all to make herself feel better, like, because she's been driving herself crazy, okay? I feel like she's like, I don't really know what's going to happen after all this comes out. I'm driving myself crazy. All this energy is making me so, like, it's going to make me feel so much better, but I don't know how much better it's going to be. It's almost like she's like, yeah, but once I let this out, this is all I have. Does that make sense? She's like, all my anger, like, is it even going to be resolved? Is my heart going to be even, like, fixed? Like, she's in this energy of, like, how long do I hold on for? And even if I reveal all these lies and stuff, like, is it really going to make me feel better? Or am I just going to still feel like this? I think that's what she's torn about, and that's why she's having difficulty wanting to reveal information. Mystic Yahira, you can post your question, hon. Let me see, anything else? What does she need to know? What's her work? With the Strength in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Spirit is saying that there's a lack of confidence about communicating, and they're just waiting and going with the flow for a bit. So I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of activity. This person, even this woman, I feel like she does want to talk to you, but she's scared to, or in the energy of like, oh, I don't even know if I want to do this yet. Maybe I should wait, because Strength in reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, very feeling like a lack of confidence of communicating or going forward with whatever this plan of action is, okay? So I don't know that she's actually going to talk to you or work up the nerve and courage to, but she's in this energy of like, maybe I should wait longer. With the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords, because she doesn't know who you're friends with. That's the problem. She's like, oh, I don't know who you're friends with. I don't know who you're going to tell. I don't know if this is even going to work in my favor, because I want it to be a victory for me, and I don't know that it will be, because maybe you're going to tell people, or maybe other people are going to find out. Temperance in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like she is going to come talk to you when she just feels like she can't take it anymore. Because with the Temperance in reverse, she's driving herself crazy. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, she's like, I need to know. So I feel like you are going to get communication from her. Just give it some more time. She's just going to work up the nerve to do it, though. Kind of like, oh, should I say something? Should I stand aside? I don't know. Maybe I should hold off. I don't know who she's friends with. I don't know who she might tell. Because I think she might be afraid that you might tell one of the bosses that, you know, oh, you know, so-and-so is, like, about to say stuff. You know what I mean? She doesn't know whose side you are and who you're friends with. And so she's like, oh, I don't know if I should say anything or ask you anything, because what if you tell them and then everything's going to be spoiled? So I don't see a whole lot going on. This person is sitting on something and they want to reveal everything. But she's also scared to ask you, but she has you in mind. Kind of like, oh, she can like really do something or help me figure something out, but I don't know if it's the right time. I don't know if she's the right person. She's really, really afraid to say anything. But for you yourself, like I said, I don't see a lot happening. I see a lot of people just being really quiet and careful. Okay? And like I said, they're holding off on making some sort of a decision. So it might take several more weeks. It might take a month. Whatever it is, there's some sort of delay. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. It's better for it to be quiet than to be really, really messy at work. I can tell you that much. Okay? Let me know how things go. You're welcome, hon. Alright, Mystic Yaira. Let's see. Alright. Is Hassan a friend, a co-worker? Alright, let's see. With the Nine of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. Did he just get out of a relationship or something? Let me see. With the Knight of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, interesting. Because with the Nine of Cups and the Lovers in reverse, it's this energy of him feeling like, you seem really great because I just got out of a relationship, but dang, you seem like everything I could ever want. But with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, he's scared to talk to you. He feels really insecure. He feels like, what do I say? It's like sometimes I just want to message you or have a conversation, but I don't even know what to say to you. Six of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So he feels like if he talks to you that he's not going to have success. Maybe he feels like you're not interested. Let's see what's going on. It's like, oh, I don't think that she's going to be interested. I don't think she sees me that way. Let me see. Be a rebound. With the Hermit. Okay, well, I think that he's somebody who likes to be on his own. Okay, he feels like, you know, I don't really, I'm very introvert. Like, I need to introspect and self-reflect. I really like being on my own. I'm kind of like quiet and to myself. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So he thinks about you, okay? But he tells himself with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles. Do you guys work together? Is he a co-worker? Do you work together? Or is he just a new guy that you know? Because there is this energy where he is like, I don't want to pursue a relationship, okay? Hold on, he gets in his head and comes off. Is him not caring as much to... Well, the problem is he's in this energy feeling like, I don't want to pursue a relationship, but I feel like you'd be great, you know, but I'm not. Okay. Because he feels like, I don't want to pursue this, but I feel like you and I could be friends. Maybe we can go out sometime. But he also tells himself that what if we connect though? And with the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress in reversed, and the Ten of Cups reversed, the King of Swords, and he's telling himself, I'm still trying to let go of an ex with the Empress in reverse. I don't know if it's an ex-wife or a baby mama or something, but he just feels like, you know, I'm still working on trying to release the negativity of my ex, okay? Ten of Cups in reverse, either a divorce or a breakup that he went through. With the King of Swords, he's in this very logical energy of, I don't really want to feel. I just want to think about things very clearly. I'm trying to plan for my future and not show my emotions because I still have a lot of pain that I'm trying to work through. With the Page of Wands, I don't mind flirting and having fun and having conversations and keeping things light with the Four of Swords, but I need to heal. I need to heal because I'm scared, I'm wary, I don't know what to think of you, I don't know what you think of me. Like, with the Ten of Wands, I'm just really stressed out because of this other woman. Maybe she was a gold digger, maybe she was controlling, possessive, like, her energy is not a very friendly person, okay? With the Hierophant, the Five of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Three of Swords. This is a guy who's trying to find himself. I think he feels like, I'm really stressed out in life and I'm just trying to find myself and figure out what I want next, okay? I think he's very much in the energy of like, if we connect, if we have things in common, I'd like to get to know you better. Five of Wands in reverse, but I don't want any conflict or drama. Strength in reverse, I'm not really confident of being able to move forward with my emotions or my feelings. Three of Swords, because my heart is broken, okay? His heart is still broken. With the Fool, he's like, I just got free of something very painful, I just want to be alone right now or single. With the King of Pentacles, he's like, I'm focused on my job, Wheel of Fortune, trying to make more money, trying to do better for myself. And because it's time for me to focus on me. Because with the Sun in reverse, I've been very unhappy for quite some time. Eight of Wands in reverse, I don't want to have to go after anyone. I'm not motivated to reconnect in an emotional way with anyone, especially not in a romantic way. He's like, I'll just go with the flow if anything, but I'm not going to be putting any effort into anything. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's under the Empress in reverse because he feels like women are draining. He feels like women just take from him, they hurt him. He's very hurt and broken, Mystic Yahaira. With the Page of Cups in reverse, he's scared. Temperance, I need time to heal. Six of Cups, I don't mind having friends. I don't know if he has children. I mean, Six of Cups, maybe he wants to connect with his kids, but he is in the energy of, I just want friends. Hangman, and I just need to think about things. He's in that energy of, I just need to think about things. With the Magician in reversed, I was manipulated and made a fool of, or I was manipulated by my ex. She was very selfish. Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups in reversed, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. So he tells himself, I fall for beautiful women. This man is attracted to you, okay? He thinks that you are very attractive, but he tells himself, my ex was very attractive and she manipulated me with her looks, with her beauty, because she knew I was attracted to her. So I feel like he thinks that about you, okay? I think that he's very easily triggered, so you got to be really careful. I think that he likes to compare the new people that he looks at to his wife. Oh, Mystic Yahaira over there, she's a hot chick. I bet you she uses her good looks against men, and you know, because he finds you to be very attractive. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, he holds a lot of baggage still from his past. With the Devil, is so scared. He's like, oh man, I got screwed over by a pretty lady before. That Miss Yahira, she's pretty. I bet she'll do the same thing. With the Knight of Cups, he's very much in the energy of when the Five of Swords in reverse, he's scared of dating. He's scared to date. He's scared to meet new people. He's scared to open up. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, he's scared of you because you're pretty. Because the Nine of Swords in reverse is under the Queen of Wands. So he's like, you're so pretty. It gives me a lot of fear and anxiety. I don't know what you're going to do to me. Because with the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, he's like, I'm trying to still mend my broken heart. I'm really trying to, find connections or be in a place emotionally where I can be the kind, loving, caring self I used to be. Because I realize with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I'm spent. I've been putting my energy into so many different things. I've always been giving so much and not receiving. Been in unfair connections, unfair friendships. With the Four of Pentacles, I just want to keep everything to myself. My feelings, my thoughts, my emotions, my everything. I just want to hold it all myself. I don't want to open up. I don't want to I don't want to share. I just want to keep everything to myself. Six of Swords until I get better, until I feel better. Because mentally, I'm not okay. Two of Swords, I have made a decision. Four of Cups in reverse. He's realized that he feels very rejected. Whatever happened to him and his ex, it looks like he's very broken and hurt. High Priestess in reverse. He's realized, Star in reverse, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. My heart's broken. I've lost hope in the idea of love or romance. Seven of Pentacles in reverse because I made a really bad mistake. I invested in the wrong person. With the Moon in reverse, I'm trying to overcome my fears or things that I didn't recognize or I should have recognized came to light. Kind of like red flags I should have noticed. I didn't. And so I feel like he says, oh, pretty ladies, you manipulate men. I think that's the kind of mentality he's in. So I think he's scared. With the World in reverse, I'm not over all the pain, the fear, the rejection, the mistakes I've made. He's very stuck in that energy. With the Queen of Cups in reversed and the Seven of Swords, he feels like he was emotionally manipulated by his ex. And he feels like with the Seven of Swords, I have trust issues. With the Queen of Swords, I want a woman who's honest. Two Pentacles, I don't really know what to think. King of Wands, I just want to be single and focus on my career. It's like finding an honest woman is hard nowadays. So I just want to see what kind of women I attract in. But I want to be single. Tower in reversed, and I want to stay single for a while. Ten of Pentacles, I'm going to focus on my abundance financially because Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not feeling too hot. I'm not stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. One of it, some of it, all of it. He also feels like, maybe women are always looking for money from him or trying to take advantage of his finances. And he's like, I'm just not ready. With the Ace of Swords, I've had clarity. Five of Cups, I'm very unhappy and disappointed with things that have happened in my life, and I'm very sad. With the Ace of Cups and the Death in reverse, he's in this energy of I'm willing to make new friends or make new connections, but I'm not wanting to change it more than that happy, light feeling. In other words, if you guys become friends, he wants to keep it in that very, very light, superficial energy of like, hi, bye. Do you know what I mean? Or, oh, the weather was really nice today. Stuff like that, but he doesn't want to get deep. He's like, I'm not ready to go through a big change in my life or change any kind of connection other than that beginning feeling of the feel good, Oh, it's nice that this person says hi to me every day. Oh, she's so pretty and she's giving me attention. Do you know what I mean? But that's all he wants to keep it at. Underlying energy, and if you become friends, I think he's open to friendship, but he's like, I'm not looking for anything big or a big change. Underlying energy with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I think he might be looking for better job opportunities. He's like, I want to go after job opportunities. Knight of Wands in reverse, but really I don't know what I want. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what direction I'm going in, and I keep changing my mind. Ten of Swords, I'm still hurting from a very painful situation and ending that I went through. Four of Wands, I'm working on my stability. Chariot, I've made a decision. Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not focused on love. I'm only focused on friendships, money, work, career, friends, whatever it is, not love. Ace of Wands, Judgment reversed, Justice. He feels like it's a mistake to have passionate connections, or, you know, he should look at other opportunities in his life other than romantic. Because he's like, I'm not making very good decisions with the Justice card. I got to find balance in my life. Eight of Swords, I just feel really trapped with negativity in my head. Nine of Wands, I feel like I need to block out any kind of energy that's not in line with what I want. I feel like there is a very heavy energy of, I'm very defensive, I've been through a lot, and I'm scared to let people in. Emperor in reverse, again, an energy of, I don't really want to have to like go after things in my life, like kind of like I'm not ready to be a father, a husband, a boyfriend that you can count on. I'm just not ready for all of that. With the Two of Wands, I've made a decision. Three of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. I'm not going to plan for anything in the future. I'm looking to talk to people, get to know people, be friends with them, but I'm not planning on like, oh, I want to date this person or I want something romantic. He's like, yeah, I'm not even looking for it, not thinking about it, don't want it, okay? So I don't see this going anywhere. I think he does find you very attractive. You seem really great, but then he tells himself, yeah, no, I'm not ready for it, okay? Not to mention he's afraid of rejection. He's also afraid that, oh, you might be nice now, but when are you going to let the ugly out? You know what I mean? I feel like he's very hurt and broken, and he's like, you're really great. You're attractive. I feel like you would be a lot of fun, but I'm not looking for something serious. I'm not looking for romance or anything like that, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here and thank you for your donation. Let me know how things go, okay? You can be friends with him. You know, maybe over time, after getting to know him for a long period of time, things could change. But I'm talking long period of time. Don't emotionally invest in a person who's that broken, because if you become a rebound, you're going to get hurt, okay? He's already in a very hurt position. I can't promise that he won't project that pain onto you. So again, if you want to be friends and slowly develop things over time, it's up to you, okay? Let me know how it goes, all right, hon? Thank you for being here. J Moon, you can post your question, hon. I get the Devil again, so I feel like he feels very trapped in fear. Page of Cups, he's very attracted to you sexually, Miss Ikihara, but beware. I think he's afraid to take action, communicate, or move things forward, okay? J Moon, you can post both of your yes or no, both of your yes or no questions. Uh-oh. Keep me locked in. What is that? Okay. What is the first letter of your job, J Moon, your company? With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Now, I think I might be pulling on maybe a female boss. It looks like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, somebody is not satisfied with your work. They don't feel like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they're like, oh, she probably doesn't plan to stay here for a long time, so she's just doing the bare minimum and leaving. Because with the Page of Wands in reverse, she feels like you don't take initiative, you don't try and do go the extra mile. She feels like you might be like maybe exiting or on your way out, because she feels like, well, she doesn't really come up with new ideas, or she's not really trying extra hard to impress us or anything. Because with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords, it's a female boss. She feels like it's not fair. Like you're not putting, how do you put it? You're not putting in the same amount of work or effort as some other people maybe, because Six of Pentacles in reverse is unbalanced, unfair. She feels like there's less work being produced than there should be, and she feels like it even could be that she thinks that it's happening recently, because there is this energy with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and it's 4:44, and I've been streaming for 58 minutes and 58 seconds. That might be a new that might be an extra message for you, because 444 is about stability, and 5858, fives are about change, and eights are about abundance. She might feel like you're looking for another job, or getting paid doing something else, or finding something else that's better for you, and you might not be talking about it, but you're looking. So she feels like maybe you're doing less than, because you already plan to leave. Okay, so I think that one of the female bosses feels that way, but I only pulled upon one energy. I shuffled a lot, and I feel like her opinion matters the most, and that's why Spirit wants you to know. But it could be that she's the one communicating with the others. Have you noticed J-Moon lately? She hasn't really been pulling her weight, or she's been acting differently lately. Do you think she's leaving or going or something? So I feel like they're wondering if you plan on leaving. King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. One of the guys, he might be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ten of Swords, they think that you might be quitting or leaving. Yeah, I feel like J-Moon might be leaving or something. You're right, maybe she is doing less. Maybe she's found something else. So I feel like they might have the assumption that you either are looking for another job or got one, and you plan on leaving soon. What's your second question, hon? And Zazu, you can post your questions, hon. I know, you gotta find something first, okay? You gotta find something first before you leave, okay? Make sure it pays you more as well. Don't leave just for the sake of leaving. Leave because you find something that pays you more. You're zany today. Alright, I'll change it. What's your second question, J-Moon? Has it been over a year, Zany? I thought maybe it was in November of last year, or October. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And Zany, is it just all the people in your building, or that person specifically? Alright, let me see, J-Moon. I don't know that he's even thought about it. Hold on. Are you two dating or seeing each other? Like, why is there like no energy? What's going on here? With the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse, okay. Okay, well, this is the problem. So, he wants a commitment, but I don't know that if it's necessarily with you, but more of an energy of like he's looking for someone to settle down with. Does that make sense? And with the Two of Swords in reverse, he doesn't feel like he's found that person, or he feels like I haven't made a decision about whether or not you're that person I want to be in a commitment with. Hold on. Just see what that means it kind of specific with. Because he's like, I'm not ready to make that kind of big decision, but I do want a commitment with someone, but I'm not ready to make that decision. Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. I don't like that energy either. What? I want to do right by you, but I don't always put in like, he's not, okay, have you noticed that he hasn't really been putting in consistent effort? He's kind of like, he puts in effort, he sits back to see how you react, because he's like, I don't want to make a mistake. I'll take my time if I need to, but I don't want to like just jump into anything. Like, this is a very slow moving energy of like, I gotta make sure. I want to see if you're going to be fair to me in a connection, but I don't know if I want to invest further. Like, I think he has a problem of thinking about the future. Let me see. Okay. Because his energy with the Ten of Cups sideways, Five of Cups sideways, Ace of Wands reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse. He's not ready to get married or have kids. It could be maybe, I don't know if his childhood wasn't very great. Maybe his family was divorced, or something about like sadness from his own family, that he's afraid with the Ace of Wands in reverse to like take action. He's realizing I should slow down. I don't really know how to go about this. I would like to settle down, but maybe I should think about my future, my finances, my career. Let me see. Eight of Wands in reverse. Right now, he's in that energy in the Four of Pentacles in reverse. He wants to go with the flow with you, J-Moon, to see what happens. He's not really pushing for a commitment. He just wants to see what's going on between the two of you. Like, if there's potential. Because with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, there is this energy of, I need to know more about you. Okay? So I don't think that he wants a commitment at this time. I think he would like to be in a commitment at some point. But he's still focusing on his finances, and he's not ready for marriage or something too serious. Okay? And if he's an Aries, listen. Sometimes Aries people move too fast, okay? But then it's like when they find the right person, they feel like, oh, I gotta get, take care of this right now. But if they get hurt by somebody, then they're like, I'm gonna slow it down real slow because I went real fast last time and I got my feelings hurt and now I can't let that go and I just want to make sure. So I feel like he's somebody who went through a very either painful childhood or painful breakup or something, and he's like, I'm not ready for marriage, or I'm not ready for forever right now. I don't want to, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I don't want to really jump into anything too quickly. Seven of Cups in reverse, and I've had that realization. Like, I need to slow things down. Eight of Wands in reverse, go with the flow. Four of Pentacles in reverse, see what else J-Moon, has, like, what kind of person J-Moon is, okay? So, like I said, he would like to eventually settle down, but he's still looking. And he doesn't feel like, oh, she's my person yet. He's like, I would like to settle down. I would like to be in a commitment, but I feel like I need to get to know her more. I don't really know her that well. Like, if you haven't been opening up with this person, you need to open up more, okay? And his energy could change, but as of right now, it's like, yes, he would like commitment, but he doesn't want to make a decision right now, okay? With the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like, I'm not ready for that huge life-changing decision because I need to know more about you. I don't know you. I don't really know. I don't want to jump into anything too fast, and, you know, I'm trying to be careful, okay? So let me know how it goes. Let me see. Did you say you went on a few dates? Okay, a few dates doesn't determine forever, okay? You're gonna have to go on more than a few dates. Have you been dating for like months, like almost a year? No, right? How long has it been that you've been dating? Because he's gonna need more time. Then you guys are gonna have to open up more, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Let me know how things go, okay? Again, speak up more. Be more open with him. Let him get to know you, because the longer it takes for you guys to really communicate and get to know more of each other, the more hesitant they are. Because he's in the energy of, I'm just going to try and go with the flow, get to know her better, see what she reveals of herself, because I'm not really sure. I don't want to jump into anything too fast. I don't want to make a mistake, okay? Hesitation because of past, all right? I hope I was able to help you, hon. All right, Zany, I gotcha. And Zany, did you have a yes or no question? Let me see about your neighbors. Neighbors. Okay, let's see about your neighbors. Okay, let me go with that. With the Sun, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands sideways, and the Ace of Pentacles. And so there's a person who's seen you with your children, and they feel like you're very happy with your kids. Because with the Sun and the Page of Cups, oh, she seems so happy with her children. But with the Seven of Wands sideways and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, I think they wonder, like, how can you afford your children? Like, she seems like she doesn't have a worry in the world. She seems so happy with her children, but she seems a little bit defensive. Ace of Pentacles, does she work? Does she get money? Does she get paid? Like, I don't know. I think they feel like there's a strange energy of like, I don't really know a lot about Zazie, but she seems so happy with her kids. But it seems like she doesn't want to open up or talk about things. Ace of Pentacles could be like, did she get into a relationship? Is she getting money from somewhere? But they feel like you're being defensive. And it's almost like they question, how can you be so happy with your kids? Like, you're not stressed out. You're not like, there's not a lot going. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, I think they wonder. Ah, okay. Yeah, they feel like maybe you have money coming to you, or how can you be so happy? But it's like but you don't open up and you don't talk about it. Because with the Knight of Cups sideways and the Ten of Swords in reverse, somebody also feels like, somebody feels like maybe you're dating someone secretly, like on and off. It's like maybe she has a relationship with someone. Maybe she has a part-time or, you know, sometimes guy that she sees that she never ended a connection with. With the Five of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody also wonders about your kids. With the Five of Swords reverse and the Six of Cups. Kind of like, are those her kids? What's the deal with her kids? That's none of their business. They should keep their thoughts to themselves. That's rude. It's none of their business about your children. They need to stop thinking about your kids because that's your responsibility, not theirs. With the Chariot in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, they wonder how you have money. Somebody's like, I never see her go anywhere. Two of Pentacles in reverse, how does she have money to live? Where is she getting her money from? Like, how is she not broke? Because maybe they don't ever see you leave your house, or you don't drive around a lot, or you don't go places a lot. So where is she getting her money from? How does she live here? I think somebody wonders. Why can't they, like, mind their own business? Like, it's really weird. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse. Huh. Somebody wonders if you are talking to someone. Like, they think that you seem very sad. And they're like, how does... It's kind of weird. I think they want to ask you, are you okay? Like, are you sad? Are you alright? Maybe I should say something to her. Maybe she needs somebody to talk to. Be careful if any of your neighbors come up to you and try to, like, strike up conversation. They want to hear if you're sad, lonely, sick, unwell, something. They're like, why don't you, you can talk to me about it. I think they're just being nosy. Because with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups, they feel like somebody feels like, oh, you're divorced, or you're not in a relationship, or you out there dating lots of other people, meeting people. With the Magician in reverse and the World in reverse, somebody feels like maybe some guy is manipulating you and keeping a connection open with you or something. Like, maybe you're seeing someone who is controlling or possessive, or, just using you. They wonder if maybe you're in, like, a sexual relationship with someone. With the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands in reversed. Oh, and somebody feels like you're shut in. Like, they feel like you never leave your home. You never talk to anybody. That maybe you're scared to talk to people. Somebody just feels like really negatively of like, oh, maybe she's very unhappy and she's in a dark place and trapping herself inside of her house because she doesn't talk to anyone, she doesn't go anywhere. Why are they watching you? Oh, good, you should. I just got it, Mystic Your Heart. I'll add you, hon. It's very bizarre because Page of Swords and the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody is also wondering if you're seeking treatment or help to heal your broken heart. Maybe she goes and, like, she's seeing someone. Maybe she's talking to someone to try and, unbreak her heart or make her feel better. Someone even wants to ask you, like, maybe do you want to be friends? Do you want to talk, Zany? Like, maybe we can have a friendship and we can have communication and I can make you feel better. So somebody feels like maybe they can help you, help you heal, or help you through a difficult time. Interesting. What else? Let's see. With the Three of Wands and the Death in reverse, they feel like you've kept your distance for a very long time. They feel like you keep your space with people. You don't get close. And with the Death in reverse, nothing changes. They feel like, she doesn't, talk to the neighbors. She doesn't hang out with anybody. Like, nothing ever changes. She's always doing the same thing, like, acting the same way. She feels like there's just, like, no changes. With the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, somebody wonders if you secretly have, like, a relationship at work or something. Like, oh, does she have, like, a relationship, Eight of Pentacles, with somebody that she works with? Somebody wonders if you, maybe from a previous job or some other job, they feel like maybe you have a relationship with someone that you met at work. All these assumptions. With the Four of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, and somebody thinks that you're going to move. Someone's like, maybe any day now, Zany's going to move. They feel like you might be moving. Maybe that's why you're being very quiet, or maybe you're meeting someone and you're moving. I know, right? People always do that. Why is there nobody home? Or why is that person, like, mowing her lawn. Do you know what I mean? It's like people are always so curious. Anything else? What else? With the Emperor sideways and the Tower in reverse. Oh, that's not nice either. What else? Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Or sorry, King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. Zany. Zazu. Somebody wonders if you maybe manipulated a man and got pregnant on purpose to try and keep a relationship, but with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, but he dumped you and left you anyway. Oh, did Zany only have kids to trap a man to keep a relationship, but the man said, no, I don't want the kids, I don't want you, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and then she realized he screwed her over, that kind of thing? I don't know, they feel like, well, maybe she's crazy or maybe she's manipulative. So somebody feels like maybe you tried to trap a man by having children, but the man left anyway. With the Judgment in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, somebody feels like you are not following the rules of God. I don't know why. They're very critical and judgmental. They feel like you make poor decisions, or you're not a godly person. You're not religious, you're not following the path of God, or whatever it is. They just feel like you're not doing the right thing, because you shouldn't have gotten divorced, or you're breaking the rules. What rules? What rules? What do they know? Rude. What is your second question, hon? What else? Anything else? What do her neighbors think of her? With the Knight of Swords, the Temperance sideways, and the Lovers in reverse. So also somebody wonders if you were dating or talking to anyone else. Now that you're divorced or single, it's like, how is your life balanced? How can you be single? Like, are you talking to other people? Are you dating? Like, how can you have like a, what do you call it? Like a sane or harmony or balance in your life being single? Oh, of course. Go ahead and post it, hon. Anything else? How do we think of her? What do people think of her? Another energy of Seven of Pentacles sideways, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody also is in this energy of, I don't know if you have any friends, or if I want to be friends with you, because you seem to be somebody who is very quiet and to yourself. Like, you're alone a lot, and I don't know if you have any friends or if you want to be friends with me. Nine of Pentacles, you're always single or by yourself. I don't know if they feel like you're like unwell or something, but they're like, I only see you by yourself all the time. Do you have friends? You're always alone. Six of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody also feels like that you haven't had success with like a man. Somebody feels like, oh, she hasn't had success with a man to like commit to her or be in like a serious relationship with her. Do we have any positive thoughts about her? Do any of her neighbors think anything positively? All these assumptions are kind of bizarre. Are you surrounded by very religious people? Because I picked up the Angel Tarot for some reason, and I'm like, I don't know why specifically, but it's like all this energy of like shrouded in darkness, or, oh, why is she by herself, or how can she be happy alone, or I don't know, it's really weird. With the Hangman and the Emperor, some people wonder about, I wonder what Lainey's husband was like, or the father of her children. Somebody wonders, like, why does it matter? None of their business. Was he a good man? Does he provide for the children? I wonder. Is Zany still married and we just don't know? I feel like somebody doesn't know. I don't know if they're new to the neighborhood or what it is, but they wonder, who's the father? Like, does he take care of them? Is he just working? Is he busy? I don't feel like I don't see him. With the Strength in reversed and the Six of Pentacles. Because somebody also wonders if you're scared to make friends with others. Like, is Zany shy? Is she afraid to make friends with others? Ah, okay. I was gonna say, like, a lot of these judgments seem so religiously based. I was like, I don't understand why they feel like the female cannot be single, or she cannot be with children by herself, or I don't know. It's very like heavily focused on a woman can't live without a man or something, or she always needs to be taken care of by a man. It's really weird. It's like a heavy energy. Is how is she alone? I looked up and I've been streaming for 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 45 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. And that's why I was wondering. I was like, why the Angel Tarot, and why is this heavy focus on a woman shouldn't be alone or taking care of kids by herself? How could she be happy? How can she do this? Like, and I was like, why does it matter? But that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'm sorry it's not more positive, but the feeling of the people, I just feel like there's like a lot of like judgment of, you know, how can you do this by yourself? Why are you so happy? Like, how can you be happy? Aren't you single? Like, I don't know. It's like, why does it matter? But that's the energy that I sense from them. Alright, let's see. It's not too far of a difference. I mean, it's similar. In my head, I heard, maybe? Because with the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse, I don't know if it's somebody from his family or somebody from work or somebody who works with him or somebody he's known for a very long time with the Ten of Pentacles. I get a yes, someone might have said something about you to him with the Moon in reverse, or it was revealed to him. Maybe while he was at work, someone came in and he heard something about you. It could be because the Ten of Pentacles could be while he was at working. If he owns a business, like it could be at his work. Also could be Ten of Pentacles, maybe a family member or a friend of a family member or somebody he's known for a long time. So I do feel like there's someone who said something with the Moon in reverse and it was revealed to him. But with the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Fool reverse, and the Queen of Cups, it's that energy of like, you're so sweet and nice and caring and sensitive and kind and nurturing, but I'm not ready to take a risk on this kind of connection because I don't know what I want. I don't know what direction my life is going in. I kind of have a bit of a temper. I'm all over the place, and like I gotta like really settle myself down and figure out what I want. Okay, so this is a person who might have heard some things about you and he just thinks like you're a really nice lady, but he's like, yeah, but I don't know what I want. I don't know what direction to take my life. I'm never certain about my finances. I'm always like trying to like make good decisions, and I don't think I'm ready for taking any kind of risk right now. Okay, I know, right? What's your second question, hun? And Mystic Yahira, you can post your question too. I'll do you after Zany, hun. But I do feel like someone might have said something. He might have overheard it. I don't know that it hasn't really influenced him though to do anything about it. You know, he's still stuck in the phase of I don't really know what I want, or I don't really know what to think, that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good question. Let's see. Let me see. With the Five of Cups sideways and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a person when you could be in the very beginning of your relationship, but this person might kind of be quiet and on their own and trying to overcome sadness because they are freshly single. Or there's somebody who, you know, could be in the very beginning. This person is very independent, but, you know, sometimes it very well could be that their energy was a little bit distant in the beginning because they're emotionally trying to overcome some sadness and they might want some space. With the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands. The Death in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like he really needs to take care of himself a lot and figure himself out. He might be a little bit distant in the beginning. Again, the energy. Oh no, did you hear absolutely nothing? Okay, we're the Five of Cups sideways, the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse, Three of Wands, Death in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like in the very beginning there's going to be like a very strange like disconnect for a bit because they're like trying to work on their, you know, they are either freshly single, newly single, or they're kind of like trying to let go of sadness and pain that they went through. It's going to be like a lot of focus on themselves and their emotional healing in the beginning. He's not going to make a ton of changes of the communication. He's not going to be sending messages all the time. I think after he deals with some of the emotional pain that he's gone through with the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, he is going to communicate, but not consistently every day, all the time. I think he'll talk when he needs to, with the Hermit sideways and the Ace of Wands, kind of like, hi, would you like to come over for dinner? Or, you know, happy holidays. I feel like he will take the opportunity to message them when he needs to, but he's not going to constantly, like, on schedule every single day, all the time, messaging them all the time. I think he's like, I'll message them when I need to, but, you know, if there's something important going on and all that, but I'm not going to be, like, constantly, like, bugging them, or, you know, my priorities are elsewhere, okay? So I feel like for him, he's in that energy of focusing on himself, his life, and what he needs to take care of. I don't see him being mean to them, but I just don't see him constantly, like, talking to them or including them in everything. He'll talk to them when he needs to. I think he's somebody who's very independent and likes making decisions for himself and likes to do things his way and deal with things. What else? With the Knight of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Oh. I don't know if he's going to have a... He might at some point have a conflict with your father. I don't know if he feels criticized by him or something happens where he feels like, you know, please don't tell me what to do because, you know, this is my life and my wife and I don't want interference. So I don't know if something happens where he feels either judged by your father or feels like uncomfortable by something that he said, that it might create some conflict. I was wondering why it was like kind of strange. What's the relationship going to be like? With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups. Oh. Okay. So this is going to be the problem. Zazu, I think in the beginning, maybe your dad or somebody puts pressure on him to, you know, what are you doing with Zazu? Like, you should be, like, marrying her or proposing to her. Maybe they put a little bit of pressure on him about it, like, you know, do the right thing. If you're going to be with my daughter, you should marry her or something. But with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups, it's like, you know, I care about your daughter, but I'm not ready to get married right away or very fast or something. And I feel like that might put him off a little bit. I feel like this is going to be like an important conversation or communication that might, in the beginning, kind of ruin the connection a little bit because he feels pressure. Because it's like this, you know, are you just going to date my daughter? Like, you should marry her. And he's like, I'm not ready to get married. I really appreciate her and I want to connect with her more before I get married, but I don't want to get married tomorrow. Like, I need to really feel the connection, heal, let go of whatever I went through in the past. I feel like that might be a point of contention that Spirit's saying get ready for. But after they're married, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, because he went through a divorce. Page of Pentacles, he's wanting to communicate, talk to you more. Knight of Swords. Again, an energy of I don't want to move things too quickly. I want to take my time. And I feel like there might be some pressure to move things faster. Okay? I feel like that's why he gets upset and he's like, you know what, I don't want to deal with your parents. If they're going to be putting pressure on it like this is going to really stress me out. I want to get to know you better. I want to take my time. I'm just freshly out of a relationship. Like, I don't want to, you know, jump into anything too quickly. And so I feel like he might be very defensive in the beginning. And it could even be that this might kind of ruin the connection a bit. Because with the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, oh no, Spirit. They're saying that there's a possibility that he might, like, cut off communication with them. Be like, hey, listen, if you're going to be like this and put pressure on me all the time, then I don't want to talk to you. Like he's going to ghost them or not want to communicate with them. Like, don't tell me what to do kind of thing. Uh-oh. Spirit. After after all this, right? After they get married, though, what's going to happen? With the Temperance sideways and the Seven of Swords in reversed. Okay, so it looks like the relationship might be rocky, okay? It looks like it might be rocky. Like, after this happens, from this point on, the connection with your parents and your future husband is going to be rocky. Like, little things like impatience is going to happen. They might set each other off here and there. It's like once this happens, it kind of makes the whole relationship a little bit contentious between your parents and your husband. Because with the Judgment, he has a realization with the Ten of Cups. This is my family and I want to be happy with my relationship. This is, I'm resurrecting a connection, or I've had a realization, this is family. So it could be that things change after some time of discomfort, but it's like, this is family. I understand that this is my family now. Like, anything else? With the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, I feel like he's going to be hurt. He's going to try and build the connection, but he feels either betrayed or hurt. So I feel like there is some kind of, like, there might be some difficulty in the connection. With the Fool sideways, Page of Wands reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, yikes. It makes him scared to move forward with the connection. Kind of like, now I'm scared. Like, this might not be a good idea. I don't want to be in conflict with Zany's family and her parents. Like, I don't want them to put pressure on me. But Spirit, will the connection improve over time? Is it gonna get better? With the King of Cups, but he still loves you. Queen of Wands. It's like he loves you. But you need to be the Queen of Cups. I don't understand. Eight of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles. Spirit, you're making this too complicated. So, here's the thing. He might be a little bit butthurt and have some issues, okay? Because he's the kind of person, it's like, I love my woman, but also I want my woman to stand by me and stand up for me. But now I'm holding a grudge. And it feels like you're going to be kind of disappointed, because it's like, you know, I don't want to have to make you pick, but I feel like your guy is like, I feel like you're going to have to choose sides here. Are you going to choose my side or theirs? It might be, like I said, I feel like the beginning of your relationship might be a bit stressful, okay? Is it going to improve with time, though? Page of Swords, Page of Cups. There might be a conversation about having another child or more children, but is it going to change? Like, is it going to improve? Four of Swords, Three of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Nine of Cups. He wants to know who all you've been dating. Like, it's like, it depends on what information he gets from you about, like, if you've been dating other people, because if you tell me what I want to hear, then this is great. But are you going to, is it going to improve? Six of Cups sideways and the Sun. Spirit is saying it could take some time, okay? The connection between your future husband and your parents, it could take time. That he's going to try and make you happy, but it looks like there's some feelings that are hurt, and it could take some time for the connection to improve, okay? I feel like from the beginning to the point of when you get married, and it could be like, they might see him talking to like another woman at church or something like that, and wonder like, are you, you know, cheating on my daughter? I don't know, there's like all this weird stuff that happens that creates like, why are you making me look bad in front of your daughter, or why are you doing this? I feel like there's a lot of stress that happens in the very beginning of the relationship, and he has a hard time letting go of those feelings. So it could be strained for some time. In the foreseeable future, he's going to try and make you happy and, like, you know, try and be positive, but it still stings because he feels like they're being hard on me, or they're accusing me of things, or they're being very like putting a lot of pressure on the relationship, and this is my family and my relationship, and I don't want to be forced to do things. So I feel like if anything was to happen, I feel like there needs to be a very careful conversation with your parents and maybe him about, it's like, oh, we're taking things slow, or we are, whatever it is, don't jump to the gun. I just feel like it's going to be slow. Remember how whenever we do the readings about your future husband, it's a very slow process? And because the guy is always like, oh, I gotta wait, I can't just immediately jump into a relationship with you, and then, or get married right away, I have to take time. I feel like that time of being divorced and then like dating you might stress out your parents. Like, this is taking too long. Like, what are you gonna date for the rest of your life and not get married? Like, what are you waiting for? Hurry up. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there might be some pressure, maybe from your father, or he says something and it might like trigger him. Because it looks like he might emotionally not be in the best place when you guys first start dating. And then eventually, if you were to get married, it's like it might take a long time for you to actually get married. And then he still has his feelings hurt. Does that make sense? So if he's going to do this, he needs to hurry up and get out of it. Whatever he's in, okay? I'm hoping that over time it's going to improve, but it depends on how quickly he heals his own trauma from the past, okay? Well, it very well could be, like, not just who you've been dating, but I almost feel like maybe your parents might say something to him because he's talking to some other woman at church or something, and it's like, what are you doing talking to her? Like, I feel like, I don't know if your mother is going to say something or something happens. But there is some kind of contention that happens because of him not moving things quickly, and your parents wanting things to get together like faster. Does that make sense? It could improve with time, but Spirit's saying it depends on if he's willing to like let go of like negative feelings or lots of like just personal stuff that he needs to work through, kind of like projecting pain from other areas of his life onto the connection or onto the communication, okay? Let's hope that that changes. It very well could be that this person is in a very emotional state of mind as of right now, and they're not working through their trauma or healing through it, or it's taking them a long time. So it's like by the time they get to you, they're still going to be broken. Do you know what I mean? Because it's their current energy. If they decide, I'm going to go to therapy and try to work through this, or I'm going to try and like deal with these issues, whatever it is, this person needs to start working on or recognizing that they have a problem where emotionally they're very hurt, unhappy, and they need to work through that, okay? So we'll see. It could change with time. Our energy is based on what we're currently dealing with. It's almost like saying like, oh, I know that I have depression, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. Does that make sense? And then they're like, I'm just going to put it off and act like I'm fine and I'm okay, but I'm not. And then that causes problems because the longer you take to deal with that or work through that trauma, it could take longer for them to heal, okay? So there might be just a conflict between your parents about something that he has a difficult time letting go of. Kind of like a lot of people, especially when they're hurt after a divorce or a breakup, they don't like being criticized or they don't like pressure being put on them by anybody, okay? So let's see how it goes. Let's see who this person is. I hope they don't take forever. I hope they hurried up. I believe it. A lot of people do. Good luck, hon. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for being here. I hope he was able to help you. I hope he's able to work through this energy fast. All right, Mystic Yahira. Uh-oh. Are you sure he's stalking you, Mystic Yahira? Let's see. You're welcome, Dasu. is he stalking? I asked if he was stalking you. With the 6 of Wands in reverse, I don't see him as stalking you. 4 of Wands in reverse. Because he's busy, I think, trying to move or get out of a relationship or break up with somebody. He's in a very strange energy of like, I'm defeated. I'm trying to get out of this relationship. 9 of Pentacles sideways and the High Priestess in reverse. He's having this realization that he doesn't know if he wants to be single or if he wants to stay married. With the High Priestess in reverse, he's like, I don't even know if I want to be single or if I want to be married. Like, maybe I should wait. With the 8 of Cups sideways and the 10 of Pentacles, he's kind of like not willing to, if he's married, he's like not walking away from the connection completely. Maybe he's looking for options, but I don't see him stalking you at this time. Is he gonna continue contacting people? Queen, 7 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles reversed. So he's looking for the type of relationship, Mystic Yahara, where he doesn't have to lift a finger. He's like, I don't want to have to work on relationships. I want a woman who's going to do all the work for me. This doesn't sound like a good guy. Yeah, that's what I see with the 10 of Pentacles. I see him married, but he's like, I'm not happy with my marriage. 4 Wands in reversed. It's like he wants to leave, but he's like, I want to have success first. Like, I want to find somebody else who's going to take care of me before I leave. Like, I need a reason to or a person to move on to. Like, he doesn't want to be single. I think so, because this is like, I don't want to have to lift a finger. I want the lady to do everything. Like, I want to just, do what I want. Let's see. Will he stop contacting people? With the 3 of Cups in reverse, he wants to cheat. 6 of Cups in reverse. He's bitter. Like, he wants to hurt his wife. Like, maybe cheat with her friends or cheat with his exes. Or if there was anyone who made her uncomfortable, he's like, I want to cheat on her because she hurt my feelings. She made me feel bad. Fool in reverse, but I don't know about starting over. I don't want to, like, free myself of her, but I just want to cheat because I feel like I'm unhappy. With the Chariot in reverse. But he's like also in the energy of like, yeah, but I want a woman to come to me and give me her number. I want a woman to like do all the work. It's like he wants to cheat, but he's like, I don't want to end my relationship, but I kind of want to cheat. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I want to talk to ladies, but not pursue them. I want a girl to make me feel good about myself, but I don't want to have to take action. What a weirdo. God, Thor. Here's if he's contacting people to ruin your reputation. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, no, he's not talking to anybody. He's not talking to anybody. With the Star, he's just trying to get attention. He's not talking to people. He's not talking to people he just wants to get attention. He just wants to make himself feel better. Like, he's just trying to see what he can get out of wherever he's at. He's like, I want people to notice me. I don't want to have to make any effort or say anything or do anything. Hold on. Let me see. Let me ask. Actually, let me ask this deck. I want to see what he thinks of you. How's that? Let's see. What is this? Thor's feelings. Let's see, 4 of Pentacles and the Tower in reversed. So he's saving you for later. He's like, I don't want to tell you how I feel, but I don't think you and I are over. So he still has feelings for you, but he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to open up. He's like, maybe later. He's in that energy of like, I don't think we're over. I'm not ready to pursue that or communicate. Let me see. With the 9 of Swords, he has a lot of fear and anxiety. 8 of Wands in reverse. He's not communicating with you, or he's not telling anyone. But let me see. He's not taking action. What are his intentions? Or let me see. Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you are a giver. You're loving. You're caring. 7 of Swords. King of Wands. He wants your attention. He wants to have sex with you. He wants to hook up with you. Justice card. Because he feels like, oh, it's weird. Because it's like, you know, I want to do right by you. By my way. Kind of like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You know, we can be secret sex buddies, you know. Because I like to act like I'm single. And I like to get attention. But I'm still married. I'm going to stay married. Let's see, what are his intentions? That's his intentions. He wants you to be his friends with benefits. What about next actions? Is he going to take action? What is he going to do? With the Fool and the Page of Cups reversed. So his next action is to try and have fun with you. He's like, you know, I just want to have fun. Literally, there's this creepy looking guy with a mask on, like skipping across like the rainbow sky with the Page of Cups in reverse. He's immature. He wants to just have fun, kind of like play with your emotions, play with your pussy, and just do what he wants. He's like, I just want to freely come in and out of you. You know, I just want to have fun. 2 of Cups reverse. He doesn't want a relationship. Ace of Cups. He just wants a relationship. Do you know what I mean? He's like, I don't want a romantic relationship. I just want a connection. Like, I just want us to connect our body parts. I want us to have, like, that friends with benefits. But I don't want, like, an actual full-blown relationship. Because with the 4 of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, he would lie to you and tell you that he's getting divorced, but he's not. Okay? So, I'd be careful of this person. He's not ready to come towards you. He's not done with you yet, but he's also kind of like in this energy of like, when I'm ready, if there's no one else around, like if I, you know, feel like I want to come back into contact with you, I'm going to lie to you and tell you I'm divorced or getting divorced, only so we can have a sexual connection, but I don't plan on leaving my wife. The Sun in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, because he's unhappy and he wants to breadcrumb you or breadcrumb multiple people. So if I were you, if he's ever to come back into contact with you, I would run and hide. Okay, Mystic Yahira, this person doesn't have like pure intentions. Literally the 7 of Swords came out. He wants with the Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you're such a giving and caring and nurturing person. King of Wands, but he's going to act like he's single. He just wants your attention and to use you sexually or secretly. Okay? That's his intention. But with the Justice card, he plans on staying married the entire time. Oh, Mystic Yahira, you can't get a restraining order until he's actually taken some kind of physical action towards you, or there's been harassment, and, you know, you need evidence and documentation. So, you know, don't preemptively get one without the evidence and without the information, because if you do that, the police will sometimes think you're crazy or that you're making false claims. They won't take you seriously. You got to be careful of doing stuff like that, okay? Make sure that you have all the evidence that you can present to them. Like, look, they've been harassing me, sending me messages, and you have to show all your the evidence and documentation. If he has been talking to, like, people about you and, like, spreading negative things about you, then you have to get like signed affidavits from those people. A lot of people don't want to get involved in those types of situations, and they might not want to go to the police and talk about it. Like, yeah, he's been telling me all these horrible things about Mystic Yahira. Do you know what I mean? Like, getting a restraining order isn't really easy if there isn't any proof that something is going on, where he is making you in fear for your life, or if he hasn't been contacting you directly or harassing you. Does that make sense? So be very careful. Make sure that you have evidence, okay? Because if you just say, I just want a restraining order because I don't like this person and I feel like they're talking about me behind my back, they're not going to take you seriously, and they might put you on their list of crazy people, okay? Because they do that. I mean, police departments will do that. They'll be like, well, this person wants to get a restraining order on everyone for no reason at all. Okay? So, again, if you want a restraining order, make sure you have evidence of direct harassment, fear for your life, that kind of thing. Okay? Because those are very serious kinds of charges, and they don't give them to just any random person just because you don't like them, you can't stand them, or they got on your nerves, or you think that they're doing things. They want to see proof. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. And you know, just don't worry about him. Don't think about him. If he's spreading negative things about you, if these people are truly your friends, they know that he's a liar, and they know you for who you are, right? So if they want to believe them, then they're showing you who they are, which is not your friends and not loyal to you, okay? So focus on what's important to you in your life and what you want for yourself. Don't worry about him, okay? Good luck, hon. Let me know how things go, okay? Stay positive. All right, anyone who's here, if you have a yes or no question, go ahead and post it, and I will do as many as I can. Probably be able to do a couple of them, so go ahead and post. And I'm leaving in about like maybe 7-10 minutes. Okay, Serena. Let's see. In 2025, let me, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they do want to talk to you as a friend so far, because you're caring, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind. What else? Six of Cups in reverse, but they're hurt, and they stay up late at night because either they hurt you or you hurt them. They haven't been able to sleep at night. They're not taking care of themselves. Nine of Swords sideways, again, not sleeping well. Six of Pentacles, wanting to be friends. Seven of Wands, role-based action. Let me see. With the Five of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, not at this time. Because with because of the Five of Wands in reverse, A is trying to avoid conflict of any kind. They don't want conflict or drama. They're like, I don't want to talk to Serena right now. It's 5:46 right now. This is what they're thinking. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want any conflict or drama. Queen of Cups in reverse. I know she's hurt and unhappy or disappointed, but I don't really want to communicate. I don't really want to have to deal with her. But I do see them contacting you at some point. It won't be today. I just feel like I will talk to her because she's a great friend. She's loving, she's caring, she's kind. But I am hurt, and I'm sad, and like it's really affecting me. I'm not sleeping at night, and it's stressing me out. But I'm also afraid to talk to her again because I just want to. It's almost like an energy of like I want us to be like we were, whether it's friendship or having equal give and take. They just feel very hurt right now, and they're not ready to talk to you, but they will. Okay. And I don't know how long it's going to be, but I do see them wanting to communicate with you again, okay? Let me know when it happens. I do see it happening this year, but I can't tell you when because they're just in that energy of like, oh, I'm scared to talk. I don't know what to do. I just don't want any drama and conflict right now, okay? Hope I was able to help you, hon. Alrighty, happy chick. With the Ten of Pentacles, I get, yes, literally work for Ten of Pentacles. But with the Nine of Swords, even though it goes well for you, it could be with the Ten of Pentacles, maybe you get some kind of promotion or some kind of like a raise or something that might happen at work. But with the Nine of Swords, it gives you stress and anxiety. More money or getting paid more or moving up or something stresses you out. Happy chick, take it. With the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Lovers, the Hangman sideways, and the Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know if there's a person who might want to choose sides or something. I don't know, somebody like has like some, maybe somebody is in that energy of like, I don't really want to have to choose sides, but I feel like, maybe the person who I don't know if you're going to be offered it and then one of your friends gets upset that they weren't picked. Hangman sideways, Three of Wands reversed. I don't know, that's going to create some issue, but there is this energy. Someone might be hurt by it or upset by it. Kind of like, why did they pick you? Like, that's not fair. That kind of thing. That they might be friends with you. This person might be like upset, but that's not your fault and that's not your problem, you know? And if you don't want the position, you don't have to take it. But I feel like something good is happening this week at work. You're going to have to tell me what it is. I feel like it's a money thing. Let me know. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. But sometimes I think, you know, people get jealous. Like, how come she gets it? Why don't I get it? You know what I mean? All right, that's everyone. I hope I was able to help somebody here. Have a good rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Bye.